What's up, guys? MiddleAgedGamer here. We are playing Train Simulator 2016. This is actually my very first career scenario video, so hope you guys enjoy it. We're playing a freight route, which I don't like to do very often, and I did make one video for Train Simulator 2016 recently. It's basically a quick overview of the differences or my initial thoughts, first look into the game. If you want to check it out, click on the link above, and you can check that out before watching this video. Anyways, we're going to do a freight video like I said. Let's go ahead and get into the career scenarios, which I'm accustomed to doing at this point, so I can get my 1,000 of 1,000 points hopefully. And there's a new scenario or new route called the Norfolk Southern Coal District. I am going to be using the ES44NSHP, Norfolk Southern, all black, which is my favorite right there. And it says part 1 of a heavy run to West Brownsville. Difficulty is fairly hard, 45 minutes long, so hopefully I can do pretty decent. Big shout out to ETS, which just added me. They got 1,000 points. Norfolk Southern Railfanner, Blackhawk, and Killer Chew Toy, Dark Junior, and then awesome, man. You've been my friend forever. You got 0 points. You need to go back and redo the scenario. Now you're on my video with 0 points. No bueno. Anyways, let's go ahead and get it started, and hopefully I can get 1,000 of 1,000. We'll see what happens. Ooh. That's quite a long coal train there. Lots of hills, pretty good scenery. Jesus. Probably got to be pretty worried about wheel slip even taking off, so I'm going to be pretty mindful of that. Let's go ahead and get the reverser forward, take the brake off, and let's get going here. I'm going to put some sand down starting off just in case. Check the headlights. There we go. Let's just kind of take a quick look at how big this train is. Although we're going fairly slow right now, I may wait to do this. Just want to see what the horn sounded like there. And we are definitely fully loaded, that's for sure. This thing is taking off slow. Anyways, looking at the task list here. In total, we're only going about 15 miles, so I guess not a very long route per se. But doing 25 miles per hour the entire time, it could definitely take quite a while. Let's take a look at the back of the train, and let's see if we can just get a overall view here. There you go. That is insane. Jesus. It just keeps going and going and going. I don't, if this isn't a screenshot, I have no clue what it is. That's insane, though. Jesus, the train's all the way back here. Man. Pretty crazy if you ask me. Let's get back inside the cab as we go around the turn here. Probably need to drop the throttle a little bit. We're already up to about 15 miles per hour. Again, got to be very careful on the throttle. Don't go to 100%, otherwise you will get wheel slip, especially with the train that's this heavy, which is going to make braking an absolute pain. And we should be going up to about 25 miles per hour here shortly. There we go. I'm going to take it up to 37% here, which is, looks like notch 3. Give it some time, see what happens. I'll bring it up a little bit more here in a minute, though. ramp it up to 50%. It's really weird because there's no guys sitting next to me in this scenario, but on my initial play Train Simulator 2016 there was a guy on both seats, so I don't know what's up with that. Scenery is pretty cool. You got rolling hills. We're obviously going uphill. Only about 1% incline right now. I'm afraid to go over 50%, but our ETA is kind of dragging behind right now, so I don't know if I should or not. I'm going to try to leave it for now and see what happens. So now would be a good time to do a quick train buy. Let's see how long this baby actually is. Let's try it right now and actually see. Let's see how long it takes doing 20 miles per hour or so to get past us. Gotta do at least one of these. I know it's probably fairly boring as I finish my whiskey. And we got a new beer on the menu here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's Carbach, Hopadillo Carbach. I think it's local to Texas, if I remember right. Yeah, out of Houston, Texas. This is an IPA. Definitely make you take your Tums at night with how much hops it has. Anyway, it's a pretty good beer in my opinion. This train's still going. Still going. I have a feeling this is going to be going on for a while. Let's get a little bit closer view here. Get the full sounds and effects. And our ETA is slowly dropping to the arrival time, which is good. Alright, we got 250 out of 250, which is what we needed. So if you're playing the scenario, 50% is good enough to get you where you need to go. I feel like the end should be coming up at some point in the near future. I really want to get back in cab to see what's up ahead. This thing's still going. I'm gonna have to be really careful on the braking areas. Or the downhill areas for that much, or that matter. Anyways, if you're first tuning in to Team Mag or the Middle-Aged Gamer, please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You guys keep me going with your comments, so I appreciate that. There we go, here's the end here. We got two locos pushing on the back right there. There it is. Alright. Let's see where we're actually at here. Kind of winding our way through the hills here. Stay on the exterior for a little bit. I know a lot of you guys don't like being in cab that long, although I could do the entire scenario in cab. I didn't see what this thing said. Okay, so we got a crossing coming up. cab here. And you can see we're reaching the crest right there, about to head downhill, so I'm a little bit worried about that. I can already taste the hops. It's amazing. Lots of shrubs and trees on both sides, which is pretty nice. Alright. I have a feeling I'm going to be doing a lot of braking here shortly. Starting to head downhill. Still got the back half of the train going uphill, so it's not making a huge difference as of yet, but I'm sure it will here in a minute. Go ahead and take the throttle off. I think we have enough weight over the hill there. Now just got to kind of watch the speed as we go downhill here. It's going to be an excruciating couple of miles if we're going downhill the entire time. ETA is a little bit behind the arrival time. Hopefully it's going to start dropping down, though. We'll find out here shortly. Alright, brakes work pretty well considering we're going downhill with so much weight. Makes me happy. Yeah, I barely have to even apply the brakes. So pretty much at this point it's kind of sitting back and relaxing. It's actually not too bad. It's a good day, let's say it's a good drinking hill. 6.5 miles to go to the next waypoint. Try to keep it between 24.5 and 25.5 or so. I'm assuming that's going to bring down our ETA eventually to a reasonable time. Much more relaxing than what I was expecting, honestly. I think it's going to be time for a train by here in a second. Right, let's go ahead and do it. There we go. Pretty good looking freight train. Seems like the audio is slightly improved too. Got a lot more little subtle sounds. The creaking of the wheels metal on metal. Slowly chipping away at the miles here. Let the speed go up just a little bit more than what I was doing before. It's pretty predictable at this point. If you look at the graph at the bottom, it's a 1.3% decline. Getting pretty controllable. I'll do one more train by after this and go back in cab for a little bit. Alright, time to get back in cab now. Looks like we're at mile marker 8 right there. You can see our ETA is slowly working down, which is good. To the arrival time, which is what we need. Active sky technology is looking pretty good. Got the clouds moving above. I think it'd be pretty cool to have it raining or snowing on this particular scenario though. Add some different elements. But the rolling hills, I honestly like it. I think it's pretty soothing in my opinion. Lots and lots of trees on either side. I can get into it. Now it's time for you guys to sit back and relax. Check your Facebook, grab a beer, grab your favorite drink if you're underage, and just hang out, watch the scenery. I think this is going to be a mile board coming up. Make sure just in case. Yep. Mile marker 7 right there. Let's see if I can get another view here. Let's try this. Trying to get it just kind of winding around just a little bit there. Looks pretty amazing in my opinion. Might have to try that new Relthan mode out on this scenario. Alright, 3.5 miles to go to the next waypoint. Looks like the track's leveling off. We're only at a 0.3% decline right now. So I'm not really having to brake at this point. In fact, I might have to speed up here in a second. Stay in cab for this part, see what the track does here in a little bit. Got a whistle board coming up. Alright. Going to speed up just a little bit here. And I believe that's another mile marker right there. Yeah, mile marker 6. Less than 3 miles to go. Just going to shut the bell off there. Awesome. Feeling pretty good about the scenario so far. Probably about, what, 15-20 minutes into it. Take a look at our task list real quick, see where we're actually going. Only got 7 miles total to go. So the next 2 waypoints are fairly close together. And we're going back down into a slight decline, it looks like. Pretty serene when you turn the engine all the way off. Ooh, excuse me. And our ETA is almost in the 13-minute range. Probably need to speed up just a little bit, try to get it down before that 2 miles is up. I'm going to be slightly ahead. Trying to speed up at the last minute. Still winding through the hills here. I really like this route. Pretty awesome. I'd love to do this in real life. Don't have to worry about too many traffic lights or going through cities or anything. It's just out in the country, cruising through the hills. Still waiting for that ETA to get down to the 13. And this is going to be mile marker number 5, I believe. Yep. Try to go as fast as possible during this part. Keep it above 25 miles per hour. As I cut those few seconds down that I need to. Not sure what this sign is. What is that? It says WMX. Not sure if that's a whistle board or not. Going to blow my horn anyways, whether I'm right or wrong. Yep, there's the intersection. turn the bell off since we're past it now. Gonna stay inside the cab. It looks like we're leveling off again. Only 1 mile away from the waypoint. Looks like we're passing by a farm. Maybe the MX meant there was 2 intersections coming up, I'm not sure. Marker 4, less than a mile to go. Definitely starting to level off. We're in the 16-13 range now, 10 seconds under. I'd like to be a little bit more ahead of time. I'm kind of almost a minute behind right now. A little bit worried about that. Let's go ahead and try to speed up just a little bit if we can. Every second's going to count at this point. Nice little creek or river right there. Another train waiting for us right there. What up, buddy? Peace, man. Good, we're on time for that. Now, big question is, are we going to be on time at the next checkpoint? It's going to be close. We got to get to the seconds down here, which looks like they are going down fairly quickly. So you definitely got to be on top of your game for this scenario, I'll tell you that much. There's no slacking at all. Looks like an empty coal train running the other way, waiting for us right there. And we're almost within the minute range on our ETA. 3 more seconds shaved off, we'll be there. Definitely cutting it way too close for my comfort, I'll tell you that much. Alright. We are within the minute. With about 3/4 of a mile to go to Farm Main 1 South. Just make sure I don't speed here. Barely within that minute though, which is making me really nervous. Having to work way too hard right now. Half a mile to go. And then we'll be on our last leg to our final destination. So we're at 750 out of 750 points right now. We've got one more stop, which is only 3.85 miles to go. A little bit nervous about braking, honestly. That's my kind of last worry. And our ETA has always been behind the entire time, but it looks like we're actually doing pretty good on the last leg, so if we could could shave off about 45 seconds would be good. I can take my time braking. Mile marker number 2 right there. And it looks like we have a green light there to go ahead. Man, honestly, I like this route. I don't think it would be too hard to make it. I mean, it's a ton of trees that you have to place down, a lot of hills, winding curves, but I don't know, something soothing about it, I guess. I don't know what else to say besides it's a fun scenario for me, at least. Let's get on the outside, take a look. Let's see, we're going over the creek bed right there, the river. I just think it's soothing, honestly. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's the alcohol, it's hard to say. Anyways, hope you guys are out there enjoying this. I don't play Freight very often, so this is kind of your opportunity to watch me play it. Got another whistle board coming up. Go. I'm really afraid to get out of cab just because I don't want to screw anything up coming up. Anyways, our ETA is definitely good. We're within 17 seconds, which is what we definitely want. It's going to be mile marker number 1 with about 2 3/4 of a mile to go. Choo-choo. That's what we're doing right now. Winding our way through the mountains here. I'm really hoping they come out with the Unreal Engine for this, though. I think it's going to make a huge difference on everything. I mean, we're playing with ancient technology right now. Once that Unreal Engine comes out, I'll be happy to spend way more money and do way more videos on this particular game. Until then, I'm definitely going to be playing Euro Truck Simulator 2. I can't wait till American Truck Simulator comes out. Check that out. Also, big announcement. I'm only telling you guys now because you guys made it at least 30 minutes through the video. Me and Bree will be streaming hopefully Wednesday nights, and I'm hoping we do it this Wednesday night as well. So look forward to us streaming on twitch.tv again. You can add me at twitch.tv/themiddleagedgamer. And I'm assuming we won't have very many viewers the first couple of times, but hopefully we can get back up to the 100+ viewing us at one time, like back in the day. We'll see what happens with that, though. There's a lot of technical issues with streaming, especially with 2 different people, 2 different mics. And I'm not sure if I'm going to have a green screen or a second green screen for Brian or what we're going to do quite yet, so that should be interesting when the time comes. Alright, I see a coal plant coming up ahead. We still got about 2 miles to go. Just want to be careful on my speed. My ETA is almost right at the arrival time, which is very important. train waiting for us right there. Some gigantic trains, that's for sure. Going through the hopper, whatever you call this thing. Alright, getting ahead of schedule, which is good. Just gonna be very, very careful on our speed coming up. And I see a whistle board, it's on the right track. I'm gonna go ahead and do it just in case. It's kind of cool. Stopped about 1.5 miles. Feeling pretty good about the scenario. I can still jack it up technically, but everything is going pretty good. So I see the helper right up ahead. It says I need to go 1.2 miles still. Start slowing down a little bit. I think I have to fit the whole train in there. I don't think it's going to fit either way. It says we can pretty much stop anywhere in here, but it says we got 0.7 miles to go. So I'm going to scoot up just a little bit. Although I think we'd be okay stopping anywhere in here. My assumption, at least. And the ETA is slowly climbing up. Tempted to go ahead and stop. You know, it says we have 0.5 miles to go. Let's go ahead and stop. I think we're good right here. Let's see if it actually works or not. Go and get stopped before the crossing too. That way we're not blocking any cars. hopefully don't get any deductions on points. We'll find out. Probably should have stopped a little bit sooner. Now it's just a matter of waiting for the scenario to be over, hopefully. And I'm praying we don't get deduction on points. I think we probably will, though. Oh, nope. 1,000 of 1,000. Yes. Says, well done, engineer. Your shift is over for the day. Another crew will take over this to Brownsville now. Cool. And I think we did get some experience points there. So me and ETS, shout out to ETS. We both got 1,000 points. Good job. Fist pump right there. 1,000 of 1,000 points. It said I got an achievement unlocked, Pensacola Coal, Monumental Part 1. I'm actually going to be playing more of this particular route. I do like the freight route. It's very chill, very relaxed, even though the time constraints is very, very difficult. Anyways, this has been another video by T-Mag, otherwise known as the Middle-Aged Gamer. Please leave a comment below. Like the video, share the video, especially considering it's freight. Please share the video. I know a lot of you guys like that. I'll be playing a lot more Train Simulator 2016 coming up and American Truck Simulator when it comes out. So thank you guys for watching from the deepest part of my body in the least gay way possible. Peace out.